Hello, and this is actually the first time I've ever gone live, because the last one was a recording, admittedly, and I'm watching Josh Allen's first drive, and he is getting out of the sack. Okay, he's running, and he's getting it out of nowhere. He didn't do anything. Yeah, there's some stuff going on there. Yeah, he got drilled pretty hard there. See, that's the thing. You don't want Allen to get hurt in this game either. So, I mean, everyone's in uproar right now, including myself, that Josh Allen was thrown into the week 1 game. And the only argument I have in favor of it is it's 40-0. We're just taking our starting quarterback out of the game. Because again, the last thing the Bills need right now is to have Allen get hurt in this game. And that little move out of bounds kind of made it look as so. So this is obviously a horrible start to the Buffalo Bills season in every way imaginable. I'm not surprised either. I'm a little surprised by how horrible this game was, but I'm not surprised by this. I mean, every logical person knew that we were in the worst quarterback situation. The only thing that was happening in the Bills' favor was a tiny chance that Peterman was more than we thought he was. He had a good preseason, he really did, and you're like, maybe that could translate. But as Deshone Kizer taught us last year, that doesn't necessarily always happen. So I'm here only because I normally would never do this during an actual game, but I'm only here because I'm guessing that some of you have already turned the game off. So I figured I'd give you guys something else to look at. Something that's not to say that I look anything great, but it's better than the Bills right now. So there you go. And I did say in the show, if they put Allen in, we'll come in a live stream. So here we are. Well, just me, because Randy and I aren't in the same location right now. But yeah, so this is what's happening. And while Allen is driving it down the field right now, but again, this is the problem. This is garbage time again. Everyone's slowing down, including the Ravens. You can't look at what's happening at this point of the game and saying, hey, you know what? Allen is great now. No, you can't. None of this matters. This is garbage time. We just want points. We're like, we don't want to get shut out, so we're doing everything we can. The Ravens are basically like, don't get hurt, don't do anything. They're not going to lose. They know they're not going to lose, so they're letting up a little bit. They're conserving their energy. They have a season to play. I mean, they're going to the playoffs. The Bills are top 5 draft pick. And it's so crazy that we're saying this early. The only way this is going to change is if the Bills do something extremely drastic, like sign a veteran and actually start trying to win, which we're not doing right now. I mean, and you couldn't argue with what happened with Peterman. Peterman looked better than Allen. Okay, and Allen just ran it and got hit pretty hard in the helmet, so there is a flag coming down for that. Allen can run. I mean, and actually Peterman has some wheels too. I think Allen's a little bit quicker. And a lot of people don't realize that. Yep, unnecessary roughness against Baltimore there. Ooh, half the distance. So we might actually score on this drive. Either a field goal, it looks like definitely a field goal, or a touchdown. But it really doesn't matter because we're in garbage time. We can't be like, Allen should start now for the rest of the season. Now you might argue, maybe he should because of how bad Peterman was. But let's not kid ourselves here. Baltimore scored 40 points. Yes. Peterman's terrible as last year in terms of he just throws it out there with no timing. He throw. And last year I don't want to say he got lucky a few times, but it appears to be the case that a few times he just kind of lucked out. And just his timing is off and everything. So, what happened here? Sorry. It is a live stream. This is live. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this video on the site or not because I'm kind of just doing this on a whim. So, This might just be for those of you who have actually tuned in to watch. And to you guys, I say hello. I don't see any comments. If you want to comment, feel free. And if I can't see them, I apologize. There might be something up with the phone. I had some issues earlier, like I mentioned. Well, Deion Dawkins is now out of the game. All right, that's fine. Let's pull him out. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, we're starting the history in my adult life history. Week 1 is usually the week where the Bills can compete against anybody. Everyone's even. This is the first year. I mean, this is the first year that they've come in as a playoff team. So I don't know. Maybe the rules have changed. But man, I never expected 40-0. Teams rebound. Things change. But this is what I want to see the Bills do. I'm only going to do this live stream until the end of the third. Then I'm going to stop it. And this is a long game, by the way, to have to deal with this. Okay. I would say I want Peterman to start the first 4 games. And I know that in a weird way that's almost unfair because of how hard the games are. But at the same time, we're not subjecting Allen to this ridiculousness either. And maybe we'll be in the same position we've been in where we can give Allen some garbage time experience. And then he's ready to go week 5, I think. I think by then everyone will agree we've seen enough of Peterman. And we can go with Allen week 5 and then maybe, and then this is going to be very interesting, maybe by the end of the season we'll realize Allen doesn't have it either. And then, who knows? I think they'll give Allen a lot more time based on where we draft him. I think we'll give him at least next year. So it's going to be very interesting. We'll see what happens here. I mean, it's so sad, too, because Allen looks apart. Oh, he's throwing. And no, see, look, he threw it in the general direction. But there was a flag. Okay. All right, there was a flag. So it looks like we're going to be first and goal at the 1. So, woohoo! Touchdown, Bills. So, but again, none of this matters. 0. I mean, he's just bull rushing into the guy. Yeah. I don't know. So let me just try to give you my thoughts as I'm watching this as Allen's about to score his first touchdown. That's actually what I'm going to watch this and I'll react to it. So that we're first and goal at the 1. Allen is about, if you've turned the game off, you might as well turn it back on because Allen's about to score. Get it? Well, no. 3. They're at the 3. I'm sorry. So maybe they won't score. Baltimore's taking a timeout to make us suffer more. So the game starts. And I don't know. I had some hope at the beginning, but it was like you could see almost at the very beginning of the game how this was going to turn out. And the thing, this is what I'm trying to say, and I want to say this very clearly. It's not all Peterman. It's the line. It's our receivers. It's our defense not stopping anything. It's 40 points right now. Yeah, Peterman, there's been some turnovers. Yes, absolutely. But it's not, it would still be like 28-0 or something like that. Points off turnovers, I'm not sure what it is right now. But like, it would still be a blowout. And the defense just isn't covering. Flacco's throwing it very easily on the Bills. We're not stopping the run. Okay, we should have handed it off there because Allen's getting sacked. So he got sacked, and we might not even get in the end zone here. We might be a field goal. They should have handed it off to McCoy there. So this is just, in every sense of the imagination, a team loss. It's a 100% team loss. It's not one player. So that's why I'm arguing for Peterman to start again, because we need to be sure that this isn't just another growing pain fluke. It's his 3rd start. Once he has 6 starts and he does this every single time, then yeah, we're done. Let's put in Allen. I don't want to go all season in this. Okay, so Allen just threw it in, bull rushed it into Benjamin. He didn't catch it. So, that's what I would personally like to see happen. If anybody wants to make a comment of what they'd like to see, I mean, I'm sure people are like, well, I don't know what you guys are thinking, honestly, because you're seeing a subpar performance from Allen, but yet he is very close to the end zone. So you guys might be thinking, hey, let's start Allen now. He is the 7th overall pick in the draft. Let's go. And honestly, after Peterman's performance, I don't blame you guys for saying that. I don't. I really don't. All right, come on. Actually score here. Come on, come on, come on. And oh boy, come on. And oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. So Josh Allen, as I'm sure you guys already know, he was just sacked so he started at the 3, and then he got sacked down at the 19-yard line for a 16-yard loss. So now Allen's out. So no touchdown. We were there. No touchdown though. Nothing. Allen's so good. He's so good. Look at how good he is. Oh, he's running backwards now. Oh, yeah, he's great. So I think Bills fans, we need to accept the truth. We don't have a quarterback and we don't have a line. And without those two things, we're done. And the defense is also extremely questionable. And that one I do not understand because we addressed everything. We brought in, come on, Hauschka. Okay, shutout's gone. Awesome. 40-3. Woohoo. 37 more points to go before we can tie. Oh, that's a flag. Maybe not. I can't handle this. Come on. On the defense. Thank you. Okay, we got points. So, you know, I actually am probably going to end this now. I said third quarter, but we just saw that drive that didn't end up with anything but more than a field goal, so I'm going to end up leaving right now. So, Bills fans, it's between, like I said, we don't have a quarterback at all. We don't have a line. We don't have a defense. I'm all for any plan that we come up with to fix those three things this year. The defense is the one that perplexes me the most, which is weird because you would think it would be the offense. No, the defense does. And Daboll, now Daboll's an interesting story. I want to talk about that real fast. I didn't talk about that in our the show about the Ravens. Daboll is so in your face as an offensive coordinator. And as a fan I like that, but as a player I'm not sure I would. That constant do this would make me like, come on, you know? I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, leave me alone and let me do my thing. But these players need that coaching. But it doesn't seem like, I think he would do that to anybody. I think he did that to Brady when he was with the Patriots. So, but that could wear on players, especially players that aren't good. To be constantly told you're bad. So like I said, I keep repeating myself and I apologize. So yeah, Peterman and Allen, they're bad. Line, it's bad without Incognito and Wood. That destroyed everything. Since he's catching up. But the defense. Okay, let's talk about the defense real quick, and then I am gonna go. The defense. Tremaine Edmunds, good addition to the linebacker core. Lotulelei. A good replacement for Darius, not perfect but good. We brought in Trent Murphy to be an extra person at the rush, and then the only real talent we lost was EJ Gaines, and we put in Phillp Gaines instead. I mean, we could have put in Vontae Davis today. That was another thing that really made me mad today. Why did we make Vontae Davis inactive? Even if you're not starting him, he's a good nickel or a good backup. He's a good rotate guy. You could do that. Why just make these good players inactive all the time is beyond me why you do that. Halo, yeah, it's either Halo or Hal. 2000 says, too soon to call Allen trash. You're right. We haven't played him yet. You're absolutely right. It's just my own theory. With all the draft film that I watched before the season, I was very against the Bills taking Allen at all. And I just haven't seen anything yet. You're absolutely right. He could develop over the years. I mean, Jared Goff, Peyton Manning, we've seen that happen. But I have a feeling it's not going to. I haven't seen any growth. I mean, we'll find out. You're right, though. And I do want to see him play. And like I said, I think Allen's going to get at least 2 years, and I hope that he has healthy years. I hope it's not like EJ where he keeps getting knocked out or benched, that they actually give Allen every opportunity after we officially bench Peterman, which will either be after this game or at another time in a few weeks. Or maybe, I think at the very most, they'll keep Peterman until we're out of the playoffs. And I know everybody's like, what? That's going to be crazy. But who knows what McDermott's going to do. But yeah, like my big story is the defense. I just don't understand it. I mean, you would think the defense would keep us in the games when we replace all the players, and I mean, it's just, I mean, they're letting them throw all over us. The same thing happened against Cincy in the preseason. Same thing happened today. Not surprised at all. I just don't understand what's wrong this year. I mean, last year at this time we were dominating. What happened? I mean, we didn't even change the defensive staff. So what the hell happened there? All right, well, it's the end of the third, so this actually worked out perfectly. And then here comes the part where I figure out how to stop the live stream. So maybe this saves, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. There's a stop button. Okay. For all of you tuning into the Buffalo Bills pregame show, thank you so much for tuning in. And I can't even guarantee we'll do a show. I told you I think we would if Alan does. A lot of it's just honestly schedules between myself and Randy. If we have the time, we will come in and do a show for Alan this week if he's starter. If not, then we'll have more time to really prepare if it's later on in the season. So I will try to save the video since it's only 16 minutes, and I'll let you guys comment afterwards. But thank you so much for tuning in, and take care, everyone, man. Go Bills. One more quarter left. Maybe we'll come back. Kidding.